going on, everybody? It is December 14th, run streak day 72, 5K streak, day 69 in a row for that. We're at Fort Des Moines Park today, just doing a few laps around the little lake here. Probably just gonna keep it short because I got a really busy day, a lot of work to do, but gonna try to at least get in like 4 miles today, if not 5. We'll see how it goes. The park is normally pretty busy, but it's really cold this morning. It's sunny at least. That's an improvement over the last few days. It's not cloudy and nasty like it was yesterday, but it's still cold. It's just sunny, which the sun feels good, I'm not gonna lie. But we're preparing for snow tomorrow. They're actually out salting the roads, or I think they call it brining the roads. Basically, they just dump like salt water all over the roads. Pretty interesting. So we'll see how much snow we actually get tomorrow. But for now, I'm gonna take advantage of the dry, sunny weather and hit the trail. Because we got so much rain yesterday, there's little patches of ice all along the trail that I gotta kind of watch for. I almost slipped on one. Luckily, I was going uphill instead of downhill. So I'll have to remember that patch is there in the shade. All the shady spots are still really icy. All right, so we made it to the Woodlands part of the trail. I was expecting it to be really muddy, and it is sort of, but because it's so cold and most of this is in the shade still, the ground is still pretty much frozen, so I can run on it. But the spots that are in the sun are pretty muddy. So got the best of both worlds, ice and mud. So last night we watched A Miracle on 34th Street, and it wasn't the old black and white version. It was the newer one. I think it was from the 90s, but it was pretty good, actually. Not too bad. I didn't remember the plot of that movie at all, which was kind of a good thing, because I went in just kind of like it was a new movie basically, and it was good. But if you've never seen it, it's about Santa Claus being put on trial for believing that he's Santa Claus, because Santa has a little bit of a temper and he gets mad at Jack McGee, hits him with a cane, gets arrested. Of course, Jack McGee provoked him, but no, I mean, it's a pretty good movie overall. It was fun. I told Inga though, I'm pretty sure she's rigged the drawing of the movies at this point, because I feel like the last 7 or 8 have all been hers except for Home Alone. That one was mine, but other than that, it's been all her movies. Tonight, we already drew for tonight. And again, it's one of Inga's movies, Bad Moms Christmas, which I have no idea what to expect there. Never seen it. Don't know who's in it. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a comedy. We'll have details on that tomorrow, I guess. Speaking of Christmas movies though, are you following along with my list? Do you have your own list of Christmas movies? Post in the comments what you're doing, what movies you've watched lately, Christmas movies that is. What are your favorite Christmas movies? Do you think I missed one on the list that maybe should have made it? I know I didn't put like Elf in there. I didn't put Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't put a lot of them, but I was trying to keep my list totally original, only movies that I really, really like. Not that the other ones are bad movies, they're just not my favorites. About halfway done with the run, but I saw a good spot to shoot the opening for the video. Just right here out on the ice. The ice is pretty solid. It's like this thick. It's not super thick, but thick enough that I can set the camera on there worry free and get a shot of the frozen top of the lake. All right, so we just completed our second lap around. We're at 3¼ miles. I'm just gonna do one more lap, I think. I think doing 4 will just be boring. So I think I'm just gonna take my 3 laps, which will end up being like a little bit over 4 miles, and call it for the day. So I guess we're leaving the park just at the right time. It's starting to fill up with people and get busy. I'm just doing one more loop through the woodlands, and then I'm home free at that point. All right, here we go again. A little bit of white claw action. Now, that grass off of me. Now, I will say this trail so far going around, this is my 3rd time around, pretty clean and pristine. They actually keep it pretty clean. But I did find a recyclable can here. Somebody's drinking some white claw out here, probably doing fishing or whatever. And again, thanks to Hoople's cat for inspiring me to do so. See, inspiration goes 2 ways. I can inspire you to do a walk streak or an exercise streak. You can inspire me to get back to recycling and helping make the world a cleaner and better place. All right, so we're done with the run. I ended up being actually just over 5 miles, so I was a little off on the distance there, as I usually am, of course. But it was 5 miles, easy pace. I'll put the Strava information up, obviously. Kept it nice and light, but we kind of had to go slower than usual just because of the ice and the mud, but that's okay. I'll take an easy run midweek. So we're gonna head back home, take a nice warm shower, get out of the cold weather. Actually, one more thing before we go. This part of the parking lot was actually kind of full when I got here. The minute I broke the camera out though, and this happens all the time, the minute I break the camera out, people take off. Because for a couple reasons. Number one, they might be here with somebody that they're not supposed to be here with. That happens. Or they come to places like this not to walk around the trail or get any exercise in, but to do drugs, drink alcohol in their car, basically get loaded and then go drive around or whatever. And of course they don't want to be on camera doing stuff like that.
This has been a female orange tabby cat, high on catnip, laying on a red blanket production, 2022. Till next time, guys, take care.